One of the philosophical differences between the Democrats and the Republicans is on economic policy when it comes to the 1% versus the 99%.
Exactly.
I truly believe that Warren Buffett should pay the exact same tax rate percentage-wise of his paycheck than his secretary.
And he wants to.
And he wants to. He's willing to write the check,
I know.
which he could totally do any day that he wants.
Yeah, sure.
But the point is, obviously we're talking about larger sums of money that the upper income would have to pay, but there's no reason why the secretary would have to pay 25% and Mitt Romney pay 15%. Why isn't that the same? If we truly want equality, if we're really about making sure that everybody has an equal opportunity for success, you have the chance to, you have to put in the work, but you have an equal opportunity for success. There's no reason why the tax brackets are different in that situation. Obviously, the very, very poor, we have to have a safety net for them, like Mitt Romney said. It's important that we have that safety net, but everybody in the middle and in the upper income, there is a disparity that needs to be shored up. Now, that might not be, especially in Maine, that might not completely solve the financial issue when it comes to paying for Medicaid, making up the difference, or educational policy, but it's a step. Like I'm sure you've seen over the years, it takes Augusta a while to develop something of substance in terms of positive change. And so I think, and actually Seth Berry, Representative Berry, actually proposed something similar to this just recently. It's not going to go anywhere with the Republican majority, but the fact that it's being brought up and there is a potential that that could be solved within a couple of years is a step in the right direction. I would like to see it move faster. You know, when I visited Augusta, they wasted so much time. I couldn't get over. I mean, set aside the economic perspective and the wasteful spending that might be taking place. The wasting of the time, to me, is a big deal. You know, when you spend a half an hour welcoming all the pages, you know, the student pages, and then the Pledge of Allegiance and the National Anthem, I mean, and the prayer. We have all this, and it takes half an hour to 45 minutes. That's a lot of time that it's on taxpayer money that could be solving, like this issue that you talked about. Yeah, it's going to take a lot more than 30 to 45 minutes.
I understand.
But it adds up.
Sure.
And I'm not saying, especially to conservatives, I'm not eliminating the Pledge of Allegiance or wishing to do that, but we have to recognize that there's no reason why we need all of those things to eat up 30 to 45 minutes. And that might seem like a very small issue to people, but again, that adds up, and that's our money that we're paying them. Every time that they're in those hallowed halls in Augusta, in the Capitol building, that's our taxpayer money.